9th overall pick here, I completely understand it. The New York Jets selected Milner, cornerback out of the University of Alabama, and he's 6 foot tall, 201 pounds, and basically what they did is, in trading Darrelle Revis to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they went out and drafted Darrelle Revis. This guy is Darrelle Revis reincarnated in my eyes, and to me, I completely agree with NFL analyst Mike Mayock. He does everything. He plays press man. He can play off man. He understands zone concepts and the rarity of all corners. He can tackle, and that's what in my eyes makes him elite. And like Darrelle Revis, I think that pretty soon we're gonna hear Jets fans saying something along the lines of Milner Island. Yeah, that sounds about right. Milner Island. Okay, so with the 10th overall pick, the Tennessee Titans got a day one starter in Chance Warmack, offensive guard out of the University of Alabama. He's 6 foot 2 inches tall, 317 pounds. And when I say day one starter, I absolutely mean it. This guy blocked for Mark Ingram, Trent Richardson, and Eddie Lacy. You don't block for all three of those great running backs without being great yourself. His toughness and durability are outstanding, and I fully understand the Tennessee Titans taking him with the 10th overall pick, wanting to get a great blocker for Chris Johnson. Now, to me, the 11th overall pick here by the Chargers was a 50-50 pick. I see the need, but I don't understand taking DJ Fulker with it. He's an offensive tackle out of the University of Alabama, which makes him the second consecutive pick here from Alabama. He's 6'5" and 339. Now, yeah, he's good. He's if he can get his hands on you, he's gonna be able to block you. But if you watch the game last year when they played Western Kentucky, he was absolutely tore up. When they would rush the linebackers, he didn't know what to do. And I think that, and I understand that the NFL coaches and stuff like that are going to work on that with him. But, it's that third down, fourth quarter situation to where it doesn't matter what the coaches have taught you. In that situation, it's instincts. And in my opinion, this guy doesn't have the right instincts to go this high in the draft. So with the 12th overall pick in the 2013 NFL Draft, the Oakland Raiders selected cornerback DJ Hayden out of the University of Houston. Now, I hope this kid succeeds in the NFL so bad. This last year he had a severe life-threatening injury. I think that he, without that injury, his senior season would have been tremendous. As a sophomore, he helped Navarro Junior College win a national championship. Then he transferred to Houston. They went 13-1 in his junior season, and he was also voted the Conference USA Defensive Newcomer of the Year. And like I said, without that injury in his senior season, I think we could have seen Houston right up there at the 3rd or 4th ranking in the NCAA. I think this guy is that good, and I completely understand the Oakland Raiders taking him with the 12th overall pick. The 13th overall pick and the second pick by the Jets is defensive tackle Sheldon Richardson out of Missouri. This kid's 6'2", listed at 294, but he's fluctuated a lot with his weight. He's been up to 310 at least. What I didn't understand is that with how explosive and freakish of an athlete this guy is, I didn't understand the Jets fans how much they weren't cheering for this whenever his name was selected. I just don't get it. This guy's good. Of course he had to go to a junior college and then miss most of his sophomore year due to injury. Even though he wasn't a starter in 2011, he showed off a lot of athleticism. I honestly do believe that this kid could possibly, if given the right chance, he could be a all-pro defensive tackle one day. Now, it may take him a couple years to get there, but it's going to be that if he's given the chance. He didn't have a good combine showing, so we'll just have to see where the Jets decide to take Sheldon Richardson. Now, I completely love the 14th overall pick here made by the Carolina Panthers. They take Star Lotulelei out of the University of Utah. He's a defensive tackle. He's 6'2" tall, 311 in weight. And everybody's saying he's a nose tackle, he's a nose tackle. But watch the video on him. This guy can line up at any position on the line, defensively, that is. With Dewan Edwards already there at Carolina, I think this is going to make Carolina's defense so much better. And, you've just got to go watch the video on him. I mean, he's amazing. So, I'm 50-50 again on this pick by the Saints. I understand that Kenny Vacarro out of Texas, being a strong safety and 6 foot tall, 214 in weight. I understand that, he had a lot of achievements at Texas. He had really good showings, but the thing that throws me off on Kenny Vaccaro is how confident and sometimes cocky he can be. I don't like that in my defensive players. I think that allows the offensive guys to burn you a lot. If he improves on, understanding to be confident but not overconfident and don't be cocky, I think that the Saints got a great pick here because of how great he is skilled wise. And if he can improve on his instincts as the last line of defense, that way, he can start backpedaling a little bit faster, whatever. But, until he gets over being cocky, I don't see Kenny Vaccaro working out in the NFL. It is the Buffalo Bills that take the first quarterback of the draft. At the 16th pick out of Florida State, they take E.J. Manuel. Now, I know he wasn't the most highly touted quarterback. He did beat the more highly touted quarterback. He's 6'5", 237, and he just had an amazing combine result. In the quarterback class, he was the combine top performer in 40-yard dash, the vertical jump, the broad jump, the 3-cone drill, and the 20-yard shuffle. He is so gifted. He's got the NFL strength in his arm and great mobility. He has shown great leadership and toughness, going through some personal stuff, and if he can improve on his consistency, I think the Buffalo Bills made a great pick here with the 16th overall pick in E.J. Manuel.